Or
Hey,
I
where'd
think
you
it
put
did.
it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I just wrote it down and thought I was going to tell it to you. Hold on. I'll just text it to you now. I wrote it
It's not
down.
good.
Oh, yeah. No, I did. It was right up above where you said, hello, it's Corey, right?
Oh, hold up. Oh, there they are. Got it. Okay, that message makes way more sense to me now that I read it this time around with instructions. First, I was reading that while I was getting everything ready, and I was like, "Wait, what am I supposed to add into this?" Got it.
Oh,
Now I
no
know what you
worries.
mean. Perfect. So, let's see. We got everyone logged in. Perfect. Is everyone looking? And boom, the archway comments. It should load in just a second. Everyone see the archway comments? Our campus, our quad.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. So here's what happened last session. You guys took a very long trip out into the wonderance of the beyond, not really that far, just the outer campus of the school itself. It's actually one of your guys' closest trips yet. You head off to a little mild mountain range trade post in which you were allowed to stay and hung out with a wary traveler of sorts. Then you were pointed off in a direction in where somebody needed help. Another student. In fact, that student was very grudgefully hopeful during the time in which things occurred, but otherwise was quite disdained with the work you guys put in to assist them. At least that's how it came off from his point of view, because he's not here and I'm speaking on his behalf. As you guys came back after a very unique challenge of the Clover, or the Clover Grove of Lady Luck, you realize that there was maybe more mental thoughts that had to go into it than there needed to be bronze, and yet everything fell apart as disasters do. You came back to the trading post and rested. We're nudging you guys back to the campus to save you guys a little bit of passing time. But nonetheless, you arrive. Rubina breaks off a distance, Rubina Larkindale, in which was the student that you found on your way to your practical exam. Some of you know you passed, others do not. Those results will be pending for you at your mansion. However, in the meantime, as you guys arrive, you get to the large Archway Commons quad, and you see other students passing by and discussing how they done. You see a lot less. A lot less. You recently do know that many have decided to leave for the rest of the semester. Corinne, you are aware that there have been a lot of incidents upon the campus, students' lives at stakes, rumors of life lost, and other questionably, possibly unbelievable moments in which things may have or have not happened. The news is a little blurry, but you've heard enough to know that there is this particular group that is always amongst it all. A lot of students have decided to leave as the campus went into lockdown, and then the first semester came to a rushful end. Practical exams were handed out, and you and your team went out. You came back. A few of your others did. That will hit the papers tomorrow. In the meantime, the champions group, as you arrive back, is there any particular discussions you'd be having on your way back to your dorm? Or anywhere you'd like to stop before you arrive back to your dorm?
Does anyone else feel like trying to kill all that stuff would have been a really bad idea?
Yes. Probably would have killed us all.
I don't remember anything.
Oh yeah, you were drugged out.
Oh, man. You had the actually coolest part. I think you had the funnest time the entire time.
How was your pizza party?
It was great. Would 10 out of 10 would recommend.
You like those mushroom pizzas?
There were a lot of mushrooms. That's true. A bit more mushroom for my taste than I would normally choose, but
Yeah, too many telepathic mushrooms.
Olivia, give me a history check. Seg, you also give me a history check.
So good at this.
Beautifully. Zach, where you at?
Sorry, I had to do some real quick. You said insight?
Nope, I said a history. At disadvantage,
History.
man.
My
You're
bad.
just hurting yourself. Oh.
L.
You know, I don't know why I never put my floaty rocks right here in the center of this map when I can get rid of those ones. So stubby.
There it is.
Whoa, you got here quick.
I did, yeah. Luckily, it kind of was a little bit quicker than I was worried it would be.
Yeah, oh, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, you guys are just two peas in a pod. Yep, you guys are just walking. Nothing on your minds. Living the life. Chilling.
Ain't got time to think.
You guys are
Who
the
needs
worst.
to think about the past when I see that tasty worm over there?
It is what you missed is you guys arrived back at campus. Rubino Larkingdale completely disregards you guys. There is no friendship. There was no bond. There is no anything because he really didn't like you guys at all. But despite all that, you have arrived back. Is there anything you and your group would like to do prior to arriving back at the champion dorms? Or manor, sorry.
So, you guys think if we break into their office, we can just pass ourselves?
Nah, I feel like it's all magical here.
Well, it's
Well,
just
yeah,
be
all of
even
a sudden.
easier. We're all magically inclined, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how to forge paper.
You know, that's a very intriguing idea.
Just say it. I don't like the
Dude.
fact that we're even in contention for not possibly making it to the next year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wanted to break into their office for a while.
See? That's like 3 of us.
I bet they have some juicy knowledge in there too.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
if
maybe
you
a
steal
thousand.
that,
You don't have to steal every piece of knowledge. You could just, I don't know, read it while you guys are doing your thing.
true.
Corinne, give me a perception check.
Right. Oh, hold
Look at these dimwits talking.
on. Let's see.
But we definitely shouldn't make any moves until we know what their decision is.
Corinne, what's your familiar's name?
I actually workshopped a couple. I think I'm gonna go with Dr. Hoot.
You got it.
Yes, I love it.
It's perfect.
All right. So as you're conversing with Dr. Hoot and going on about your day and whatnot, what is it you would be talking about theoretically to yourself as you notice the champions, those that make all the commotion, those that are being blamed for the end of the first school year, just them, the problem before you. You and your group just got out of your practical exams, just made it. You decide the flares and flavor. But you sure and hell don't like the fact that all of them arrived. All together. All fine. Something just doesn't fit right. Was theirs easier? What are your thoughts, Corinne?
Well, Dr. Hoots, fuck plants. That's my main thoughts right now. I mean, plants turn into like corpses, corpse plants. Man, fuck all that things. Look at all those people over there. I bet they didn't have to go fuck with no corpse plants. Fucking plants. Ugh.
Do the champion crew, do you guys head to the dorms, or is there anywhere you guys intended to go prior?
I didn't have any plans. Was he in hearing range when he said that?
You guys that care enough can give me a perception check.
I would rely on passive. I wasn't listening.
What's your passive?
Like 18.
You hear
Maybe
something about fuck plants.
Oh man, we got some anti-nature activists here.
Yo, I totally agree. Fuck plants. I'll just shout in the general direction we heard it from.
Fuck yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, I feel insulted. I'm like half plant, I think. I don't know. I'm green.
He's like
It-
feeling
it-
himself like,
It's all right, You're not a plant. You're my friend.
as you
Yeah,
say that, a
Iz.
leaf falls off of a twig that's on his eyebrow. Like, there goes. The doubt begins.
No, you're not like
Wait,
other
yeah,
plants.
Did you say you're not a plant? You're my friend.
Yeah,
Plants
not
are
a-
Well, how about my
food, not
treant? Do you hate my
friends.
treant?
Watch
What?
out, guys. I think that might be a corpse plant too.
Ah, not another.
Don't worry, I can
Sure.
resurrect it. Maybe.
Don't. You don't have the diamonds.
Well, it'll just come back different.
Undead, and then we'll have to defeat it before more people blame us.
Half the wither bloom's undead. I mean, that's completely different. It'll be okay.
Ah,
Are
No.
undead
God.
plants still plants?
Yeah. But they talk a lot of shit, though.
Damn.
I bet
Undead
they do.
plant's
I'd be
probably the worst. Sorry.
You're okay. Well, what did you say about a corpse plant? I don't want to deal with another one of those.
Well, it killed two of
remember
my
the lightning
dudes.
tree?
Oh, a lightning tree. That sounds cool. What's that?
It's a
Well, it
tree,
can fly.
and it goes 50 feet in the air.
Oh
And
fuck.
it shoots lightning.
Wait.
Oh damn.
Flying. So you say there's a bird storm tree? That sounds good.
That
It
sounds
didn't
like
have
a
awesome.
plant I can get
wings.
behind.
All it had was hate.
Yeah, it hated everything, and it almost killed Iz.
Well, that's
Oh,
okay.
That's sad.
Hate's good. You can just turn that into something else.
It was not interested in talking.
You don't have to talk.
Can I devour a lightning tree's power? Is this possible, guys? Can we go hunt another lightning tree?
Maybe? I mean, the one we fought's still out there.
Yeah, we ran away from it.
Yeah, floating around, hovering above the forest, lightning striking
Menacingly.
innocent visitors.
Sounds really awesome, guys. You need to tell me more. I might not fuck all plants if I can meet a lightning tree.
I mean, this plant was it wanted to kill everyone. All
Well, that-
because we killed that weird hag lady with double personalities.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Wings, Seg. I don't know how you don't understand your own physiology.
Wait, do I not have arms and wings? I could've swore
It's
I had
like it's
arms.
like I mean, it's like talons. I don't. Oh, is it like a shoulder wing kind of thing for you? Oh, I guess you're different.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
I guess your
Arm
physiology
wing
is different than
combo?
an Alkin. An Alkin is full extended because or does no Alkin has its own arms too. No, never mind. I guess you guys could have that way. Never mind.
Yeah. I have arms and hands and shit.
Mm-hmm. That's not corrected. I just was trying to imagine it and it didn't fit right. I was like, But now I guess it's in my head. All
You
right.
have hands? I thought
I
they were
have
just
hands.
wings.
Well, you can't see them. They're behind my wings. I'll raise my hands and smack him or something.
Whoa,
Ah,
that's creepy.
I hold Iz up as a shield to get slapped instead of me.
No,
No,
I will
we're
resist.
friends.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Ah.
She is if you resist, give me an acrobatics.
Oh, I'm gonna try to strength through this.
Shame
Using
to
my
it.
strength. No, put me down!
It's a
I am
struggle
not a
both
shield!
ways. It looks like a mess. Like the shield topples over as Is takes the hit from Seg. As Sig, you do 1 point of damage to Is, and then they both go prone. As they do, you just hear like a. This is why I would never work with. Oh my God, am I really seeing this? It's none other than Lorraine.
Iz, should I
Do I
throw you
smell
at
a
her?
snotty bitch?
You're just jealous of
She
our
raises her like
camaraderie.
nose, who like, and she just kind of smiles with a very like uncertain grin of enjoyment.
I don't know,
Do you
guys.
have, like, a
I
nasal
smell a
blockage?
latrine.
Oh, I
Isn't
see
that
you
a
like to
quail?
hang around the less useful. Corinne, do tell me again, how many did you lose in your practical exam?
Just 2/5. I don't
Right.
like that one guy, admittedly. I mean, Horizon, he's kind of a dumbass. He kind of did aggravate the flower. And then Sal was like, "Oh, I'll go help him." And then I was
Lost
like,
was
"Oh fuck, not today." And then I just kind of teleported out of there with my 2 other buddies.
I knew it.
You can't
That's going to
find
be 100 gold for me. I knew you ran away, you coward. You did that when we dueled last time. I knew you'd do it again. Oh, I'm gonna write a report. You should not have passed. Oh,
Nah, that's probably not gonna work. I mean, I did save 2 students heroically. Gosh, I mean, you spinning something just doesn't sound right. I mean,
be like,
I know,
give
no
me
one ever
a,
believes her.
give
It's
me
always better to live to fight another day.
Exactly.
Corinne, give me a wisdom saving throw.
oh, wisdom saving throw. Let's see what we got here. Not my best. Oh,
Wow, you guys are
Cool.
super wisdom weak people, like across the team. Everybody, I love it. It's always going to be a weakness.
but if it's a charm, I get advantage on it.
We're getting all the bad rolls out of the way. That's what's happening.
I don't know if that's considered a charm. Look at something. Hold up. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, no, it's not a charm.
All
So,
right, that's fine. I don't care.
you are still talking. You hear yourself. Everything to you is normal, Corinne. You are none the wiser. The rest of you see Corinne going on and on in silence. Lorraine looks at you all and goes, he never stops talking. Sometimes it reminds me of you guys.
There's a mute button? Show me.
You know, I actually kind of like you. I've always been curious on what you write in that book all the time. How about you come and ride my shoulder and skedaddle?
She's
Don't
interested
do
in the book.
it. She's a bitch.
I whispered it is. I think it's a trap.
Crap. Maybe another time. But I do plan to publish the book. It's going to be amazing. I'm working on volume 1 right now.
Yeah, of course. Offer stands. Just when you want to bring your powers this way and gain a little more, a little faster, you won't fail as much next year. If they even invite you guys back, of course.
Oh, I'll be back.
Yeah, probably as janitors.
Uh,
The most fearsome people on the school campus.
That's true. They have to clean up all of our magic messes, and I don't know how they survive. Because I saw one student get yanked into a wall by a tentacle.
I
Yeah.
mean, we do clean up all of the professor's bullshit, aren't we? Essentially, janitors.
Well, that's what
I'm
I'm
glad
saying.
somebody agrees with me. That's going to be another 50 gold. I am having a good day. This recording is going to make tons. Anyways, that's all I needed. Just some evidence of your foolery, and well, his failure was just a bonus. I'll catch you all at the ceremony. Bye.
See ya.
Foolery.
She starts just walking away, and you see her like raise what looks to be some kind of device, and she like goes, "Yes," and then tucks it into her bag. Walks off.
Is it bad that I want to steal that device, guys?
Corinne, you
very
snap
attack.
out of it when she hits about 100 feet. Everyone else, you can then hear Corinne still going on about something.
You were muted.
Well, that explains why she just walked away from me after I was explaining how much of a dried old bitch she was.
Yeah, we call her Latrine.
Hey, you got ensnaring step or something? Just
What, the stopper?
something in her-
Yeah.
in her path.
I can create a forest and then no one can leave because you can't move through it.
I don't know. I just feel like she needs an obstacle of some sort.
I have gust of wind.
I have the hunger of Hadar.
Yeah, I'm gonna do gust of wind.
Are you
We don't
going to
wanna
ruin her
spend a-
character?
What's the range? What's the range on it?
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. It is 60 feet. Dang it, she's too far away.
Yeah,
How
she's probably
far
at
away
about
is she?
100. She should be about 100 feet away by the time you guys finally decide to do something.
Can I cast Dispel Magic on her magic doohickey?
Yeah, how far do you have to be?
120 feet.
120 feet.
I'll
Go
put it in
for
the
it.
chat.
You can attempt to cast Dispel Magic.
I like it.
I bet she really hasn't crossed me too much yet, but if she ever does, it's really bad to piss off a druid.
I
Well,
know
the
she's making
Make
dragon
the
so
roll
many.
for me, Shio.
Make the roll. Oh, okay. It's 20
Come on, you
plus.
swear. Nothing's
But I
gonna come
mean,
that
she
easy.
seems to like me. She hates you guys for some reason.
Oh, guys, I can create a fog cloud around her.
So I need to do.
You 20 plus your modifier, so what's your whatever your spell modifier is?
Okay,
With
a +8.
+8. That's your spell modifier.
Yeah, it's a attack modifier +8. Or is that supposed to be my like
Must
charisma?
be your +5.
Just the
Yeah,
charisma,
plus
Charisma.
5.
Okay,
So you
so
just
that.
-3 off that.
Yeah.
So an 18.
Yep.
What is it? A level 8 spell?
or less.
Trying to like so. If you does it like if it succeeds, does it go ding in your head, or you're just like I hope it worked? Like no matter what, you have the sense of dispelling something.
It feels kind of like my magic pushed up against like a barrier and then went through it, like a permeable barrier, and kind of went through it, and you can kind of feel
Sure.
that open air on the
Yeah.
other side.
Absolutely. You know what? It easy enough. Boom. You almost feel like you had to push a little harder, but you got through it. You feel as if it has done its effect.
Yes. She's gonna be so pissed at us later.
I'm starting
Hell
to
yeah.
see why she hates us.
I feel like I owe you one, man. Everything
No
I could
worries.
have thrown at her would have killed her, probably, maybe.
For the
did
most
she
part,
do to
my
you?
spells do that too. She muted him. That was rude.
What, you
Well,
muted me?
yeah,
She said she was
already
gonna
angry.
she's gonna make me not pass my class after heroically defended by teammates. I mean,
Yeah,
she's a
you
bitch.
Yeah, she's a
you did
bitch.
the smartest thing in the situation.
She does seem to be digging her own grave with these threats, though.
I know. She's picking on the most powerful people
Seriously.
in class.
I don't know who you're talking about because that ain't us.
I don't know. We've survived what other people haven't.
I mean, yeah, but they're dead. They can't defend themselves.
That
But you
is-
guys also realize something. By the time you realize it, you hear Rosie screaming, running up to you guys with lightning speed because that's what Rosie does best. And she's like, "Mm." She's like, "You guys, no!" And she pulls up. She's like out of breath. You won't believe it. She did it. She did it. And I don't know how she did it. And she's looking at each of you guys just completely out of breath, just panicking and frantic.
Calm
Who did-
down.
who did
What's
what?
going on?
You didn't hear? How does nobody ever know these things? I don't
Because
hear
we've not
know
done
everything.
anything.
We're not as fast as you, Rosie.
Oh, Mina! Oh, that sly girl. She tricked Balaminar into joining her group and giving up all of his PR materials that he has on us. She's going to totally destroy us before the second year. Oh my god. We need something to cover it up.
Do we know where she lives?
Yeah.
Mina. Yes.
Is it in the central campus?
I was trying to help her grow her garden.
We could ungrow her garden.
We could literally walk into her dorm and take whatever we wanted with the central campus key that I have.
I'm not gonna say I was gonna offer to kill her, but
Okay, we don't need to. We don't want to be expelled.
We have a line here, and I don't know where it's at, but I'm pretty sure that's on the other side of the line.
Yeah, we haven't figured out those middle details yet, but be good, don't murder unintentionally.
drats.
I don't
like
mind
the
helping you guys out.
Wait, who's that guy?
Which guy?
This guy?
That's Corinne.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just thought. I just thought.
Oh, I apologize. Corinne, describe what you look like.
Oh, Corin's blue-skinned elf with like his hair's white, but it's more like they're clouds. And he's got dragon scales along the back of his neck and curling into his neck, and then if he took his shirt off, he'd just be covered in scales. But and then that's
Ooh.
just some cool art I found of him.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
pretty cool.
part dragon?
Yes, my dad is a dragon.
I am
And it-
all dragon.
Both of you guys give each other insight checks as there's like a cowboy stare down.
I mean, that wasn't a challenge.
This is a verification. Dragons
You
don't
said
just
insight?
flaunt out. Yeah, dragons don't just flaunt dragon talk without proving it. Corinne, you have not encountered many other dragonkin. He looks very small for a dragon. Very, very small. Like a lizard dragon. Like one of those kobold dragons. But a dragon? Pushing it. Is you believe him. You absolutely believe he's a dragon.
Is believes everyone anyway, so
it was your mama's, what was it, an air genasi or something?
I have no idea. Probably,
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, your hair's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Can
it's cool. Side effect of some drastic changes I came across in my youth when my dad changed me into his child.
Ah, totally
I
get
wasn't
changes.
always a dad. My dad wasn't always a dragon. I don't really know my parents.
wasn't always a dragon. Did it become a dragon?
Yeah, he totally became a dragon.
Are you taking notes? This seems like some unusual biology.
There's not usually a mathematical, but yeah, I probably should. I open up my notebook.
I mean, yeah.
Rosie
you're
turns
interested.
around. She's like, "Oh, this is cool. Oh,
Magic.
one second. Corinne, do you mind taking 5 steps back? I need to talk to the team. Not about you, just with the huddle up." And she brings all of you guys into like a quick huddle. As she goes, "Do all of you know who this is?"
I'll walk over here with Dr. Hoots.
He's a blue dragon
right.
guy.
Yeah,
He doesn't
he's
seem to like
nice.
machines, so he's good in my book.
Yeah. Plus, he helped save his friends.
Or abandoned him.
2 of his friends are dead in their practical exam because they went and they fought the court flower that I think you guys let get away.
Let
Oh,
it
that's
get away. Now wait a minute, Rosie. What do you mean we let it get away?
You don't remember?
I do.
I remember fighting a corpse flower.
And
You
I
don't
remember
remember it
reporting it to
escaping?
avoid the area.
Yeah, well, the professor said she'd deal with it, and if
Yeah.
it didn't get dealt with, then it's not really our fault. We weren't there to fight the corpse flower.
There's
Did
like
they really send more
really
students to
only
deal with it?
ever one in different work area. I really think that they ended up dying because we failed our test the first time, and really, I don't think if he ever finds out, that's a good thing. Why do you guys make friends with the worst people?
Hey, Corinne.
Yo,
No, what are you doing?
I believe honesty is the best path.
She
So,
runs up. She tries to use her strength to pull you back. Give me a acrobatics as you contest her.
well,
I will assist her by patting her on the back. Damn, I work out too, and I can't do anything.
Oh, she rolled pretty high, Shio. Let's see.
she gonna trip me? Do I just need
Acrobatics.
acrobatics? Okay.
And
She's
you're
doing
about
what
to
she
have out
can.
my shins.
Oh, she manages to distract you as you're trying to talk about honesty is key. Corinne, you turn around and you're like, huh? And then you see Rosie like tinkerbelling around. Just, Shio, you didn't let me finish.
Fine.
1
fine.
second, Corinne. And she just instantly dashes back to the group. And she looks around at everyone. Anyone have questions before I continue?
Why shouldn't we tell him?
Yes.
what
Use
is it,
it as
Dr. Hoots
motivation
over
later.
here?
What?
He's
Motivation
gonna,
later.
give me a
he's gonna
stealth.
go down on there.
Give me a stealth check for Dr. Hoots.
Let me figure out how to do that in here. Sorry.
You
go
should
into
have,
characters
I will.
for
yeah,
him,
you should be able to
right?
double click
Okay.
the token and
Oh,
pull it up.
okay, cool,
Now,
got
I
it.
don't know if they have specific stats. If you know your familiar is supposed to have a specific stat block, you can just change the stats in there.
All right,
But
right now I'll
there's-
just do this. I'll just do a straight roll for stealth. I'll look at it later. I know owls have certain things. He's not real stealthy right now. He's
You
big and
got
blue.
Anivia, you absolutely notice this big blue owl perching and giving ridiculously noticeable attention toward you all. As you hover up to it, it looks to be a familiar. It does not seem to respond in
it.
any unique way. In an aggressive manner or a non-aggressive manner.
Non-aggressive manner, curious manner.
You poke it, it is of some physical ambiance. You have seen a familiar once before, or multiple times before via is. and it seems to be similar.
I offer it to hop on my shoulder. How big is it? Wait, how big is it? Is it this
How
big?
big?
This small?
It's about. I mean, it's yeah,
it's
that's
a tiny
yeah.
little owl. It's not
Yeah,
too
I
big.
offer it to fly on my shoulder.
What would you have it do, Corinne?
I will nod and allow it to do so.
It acts natural and responds in kind to you, Anivia. You fly down with the owl on your shoulder.
All right, now just go over here and lay down and just listen in on the conversation through my familiar.
So what else did you have to say, Rosie?
I don't
So I
know.
was
It's my
telling you,
familiar now.
we can use it as motivation. You see, what if we blackmail somebody else and use the knowledge we know to blame them, so he takes that out on them? This school has been falling apart, and I'm so tired of having enemies that we need allies on our side to fight our enemies for us, because our enemies never lose when we fight them. They cheat every time. So if we blindside them with a new ally, enemy, frenemy, then we'll be fine.
I don't think
But
we blackmail people here. There.
I've read
Yeah.
the school handbook, like you said, and it says not to blackmail people.
Yeah, that was like page
It says
3.
not to kill students, and everyone's dying. And you guys found me in a closet that I was locked in for 12 months. So you don't think any of this is getting weirder and weirder? Every day I think I'm losing my mind, and all of a sudden I'm realizing how much I've seen and no one realizes it's the truth.
We
There's
don't
something
kill
wrong here.
students either.
You have an interesting idea, Rosie. I certainly agree that this school, the rules seem to be more of things that we should be ignoring rather than actual enforceable. But I still don't know about. I don't know, how would we pin the whole corpse flower on somebody else, anyways?
I was
Yeah.
thinking,
I
Lorene
mean,
has a
we
collection,
report it.
and we can leave some remnants of a corpse flower that I happened to pick up from the last time we came into range with it in her stuff, and say she did some voodoo magic to make it come after them, so she can get rid of the competition she has going into the second semester. Because none of you guys know that in the off season before next semester, you guys have to earn credits to see where you rank going into the second semester for your class choosings.
I still think we should be honest. I think that this will just make an enemy down the line when we could just be honest and maybe make a friend now.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
We'll tell
get a
him, he won't
reputation
get
for
mad about it,
lying.
and then everyone will know that it was our fault and we couldn't beat something again.
It's not
Yet
our
we
fault.
succeed in our failures.
It's not our fault. That's
Not our
definitely
fault. Not our
institution.
fault. So
They
there's
sent more poor prey.
proximate cause. There was an intervening cause in between our encounter with the corpse flower, which was a long time ago, and his encounter with the corpse flower. Right?
Anyone want to give me? And does anyone find anything interesting about this conversation that they want to point out?
Yeah, Rosie, when we get back to the dorm, I'd very much like to hear about that stuff that you're not supposed to know.
And why are you searching out corpse flowers?
What? Huh?
You found a new corpse flower that you're just recently?
No, this is from the previous one when we first encountered it. I stole some samples.
Oh, okay.
I meant to give them to Iz, and I just never got to it.
I'm
You
gonna
guys like my new
defer
owl
to-
pet?
Yeah, it's cool. It's rad. Look how
Oh,
blue
yeah.
it is. I love blue. Blue's like my whole thing. I'm just all blue.
We should introduce her to my secretary.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna let it play with my hamsters.
Oh, heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, your hamsters now have an air force.
Oh God, Sparrow.
There's no place safe anymore.
I'm gonna summon my secretary.
They're gonna get
Yeah.
the crackers on the top shelf.
Oh no.
See.
I'm gonna
Start heading over to the
whisper-
group and holler over to my owl to come over to my shoulder.
That doesn't look like a secretary.
Give me a second. Please. The picture.
Why is there blood all over it?
It just
Why is it a wall?
it gets angry, you know.
Wait,
What did you do to your secretary?
where did my pet go?
Well, he got scared of the wolf. He came over to me, freaked me out. Had to
The
come help
blood
him.
is definitely not it. I swear.
Very disconcerting.
The secretary ate itself as the wolf. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm like crashing my system right now.
You didn't eat them, didn't you?
What have you been telling your secretary to do? What do you think secretaries are for?
I thought they were for writing stuff, but apparently they're for eating people.
Hell yeah, best secretary ever.
Give me a second.
I mean, that's a
I'll
good way
update
to
that
get rid of
secretary in a
bodies.
second.
I'll let my secretary handle this problem. It just closed the door to the meeting.
I dig it. Did you ever decide which photo specifically? There were like 3 of them, I think.
Oh, I didn't realize I was choosing.
Well, I mean, I can use any of them. I just don't know which one.
Let me scroll up. Where was this?
Just reply to the one that you want me to use.
Oh, there it is. Ooh, there's some really good ones, though. Let's go with this guy. I like the look of it. Did it go? Copy. There you go. The left one, I guess.
Got it. Boom, 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 boom.
My apologies to interrupt the flow.
No, you're good.
I'm just editing my owl.
So,
What's the owl's name?
Dr.
Right.
Hoots.
Ooh,
That's adorable.
Dr. Hoots.
It feels
the
like I'd
doctor?
love to read more exploits on Doctor Hoots.
Do the first, second, third, fourth, fifth Dr. Hoots.
You know, I feel like this is the first owl I've ever met that doesn't talk.
I talk to him, but he don't really talk. That is true. He's kind of an owl.
I'm sorry,
My
is bottom
secretary-
right, top left, which one? Sorry. Describe
Oh,
it to
I
me.
put it on the bottom. The left one of that. So it's the one with the gold ear thing.
Top left?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. Continue. Sorry.
While
See,
this is
Mine
happening,
talks to me all the time. Always, you need to study more. How do you deal with yours?
I just feed him some mice sometimes. Sometimes I just let him go get them himself, or I just send him back where he comes from. You know, because it's magic. It's pretty cool.
Send him to get me one.
I don't know, Dr. Hoots, you filling up for it? And he's just gonna say, nah. He's gonna turn his head 180
Nah.
degrees away from you.
I'm gonna go find one, by the way.
Give me a survival check.
Yeah, he just leaves in the middle of conversation sometimes. Don't take it personally.
Oh
no worries.
no!
It doesn't look like he's probably gonna have any luck either. I haven't seen many mice around here.
You are so seriously determined that there should be one, that there's none, and it's frustrating you. You're not quite sure if this is like a healthy frustration for you, any of you. Describe to me this frustration that you exert to yourself.
As you see, I'm just running around frantically looking for him now. Oh well, look who I found.
What's he doing?
I think he's looking for a snack.
Is he
should,
drunk?
Is she
Should I-
really
How
still
do I
here?
know if he's drunk?
Sorry, who luring? Is that who you're referring to? I'm sorry.
Literally, yeah.
No, I just put her on to see the distance when you guys were trying to cast earlier.
Because if she was really that close, I was gonna go try to cut her hair again. But
No,
No, she's probably making it back to her dorm right around now, realizing she has no tape.
You guys are the worst.
I guess all the
Hey,
rodents
she was.
went home for the summer too.
I used
Um,
minor illusion to make a plate of nachos.
That's not
There
gonna.
you go.
That's not gonna be acceptable.
What's your familiar's name? Do you have a name for it at all?
Yeah, it was the spirit of the forest, and I forgot what the name of the forest.
You got it. I'll just put Spirit of Forest right now.
Yeah.
So, Rosie, where did
There
we
you go.
all
You should have
land?
access to that.
I might cast
And-
prestidigitation and make those nachos smell like nachos, by the way.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Yeah,
Right.
we're gonna have to go home soon, guys. I'm gonna need to eat.
Have I
Alright.
ever seen you eat any meat?
I don't think any
Rosie
of us
goes,
have ever seen the meat.
well, I mean, that's an interesting point, but we should really probably just get back to the dorm. And Corinne, no offense, only champions live there. Maybe sometime during the summer you can visit.
Hey, Corn. Yeah, anytime you want to come by for a visit, just let us know.
Oh
Like
yeah, I'd
right
love
now.
to
Right.
set
She
that
like-
woman's house on fire if y'all want. Like that sounds cool. I mean, the quartz fire thing.
Oh,
Don't worry
yeah.
about it. Heard all
Well,
that. Y'all
Arson is
aren't
my
very
middle name.
stealthy.
I'm not saying I'm helping, but you know, she lives in the purple dorm, so I can't
Wait.
recommend setting fire to that one.
Did they just say we're not very stealthy? I have my hood on. I'm gonna go stealth.
Give me a insight, Corinne. Let's see if you notice him disappear.
I'm gonna try to get.
Oh, I'm sure I did. I mean, I can't roll higher than a 21 on all that.
But you can roll 20. Let's see, in that 20.
Yeah, no, I don't know that 20 yet.
At advantage because you know
Insight
that
or
you saw
perception?
that. Go okay. whichever you're favorable in.
Well, I mean, perception is way better for me.
Go for it. Perception with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Well, I'll just roll it.
But you would have saw him present, yeah.
I'll just roll it twice because you said advantage. Didn't
Yeah,
click
you're
it
good.
first, but yeah.
He disappears.
Popped up behind him.
One of them
Tap-
vanishes, and you see them immediately
Tap.
behind you.
Tap him on the shoulder.
You get a feather tap on the shoulder.
Damn, bro. Shit. That's scary as
Not
fuck.
very stealthy.
You know, if you can take my owl with you, or hey, you know what I could do? I can make you breathe acid or lightning or something, and then you can just like breathe on her papers, and then like shit be done.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's what I'm saying. We don't have to burn down the whole dorm. Let's just burn up all her research and homework and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I
Leave
could do
her.
acid. I could do lightning. Lightning's my favorite, but
Oh, I
acid
love lightning.
pretty good for paper.
Destroy research.
Not her research, but whatever details she got about us.
Or
Oh,
just her
bring the
personal effects, or just
why do we
anything
even
that she
care?
has. Because like,
I don't know.
Well,
Did
probably all
Delmar have
true.
any dirt on us that we care about?
I mean, she was just a bitch just now. I will say.
She was. She was.
She's a bitch all the time.
I mean, it's not
Yeah.
technically a lie if it's all true.
I feel like she's got a curse on her that just makes all of her motions angry.
So we should dispel magic on her.
I tried that, but it affected her magic item instead.
Multiple castings.
Ooh, you're right. I do have 2 more power uses.
Ooh.
I
Spell
got the
slot.
spell magic too.
Nice.
Let's do this.
Double dispel magic on her.
Yup.
Oh, but
Next
let's
time
go
we
back
see
to
her.
the dorm first. Don't we have something to do?
Yeah.
Let's
Find
go-
out our
let's
test
go back to
results
the dorm and
so we can
and
break
maybe
into.
plan a heist or something on.
Yeah, we might need to pass
Hex,
by
hex,
cheating.
hex, hex.
Through the door.
Starts
Oh
check.
wait. Is
Hmm?
yeah.
Is?
Kel's still hurting, right? Like I'm gonna carry Kel with me.
Okay.
I would heal him, but he'd die.
Well, then, okay, so with that, Corinne, you do head your own way to your dorm to gather your stuff for the ceremony. You do anticipate on staying in terms of over the summer. It has been given an option. The champions are yet not aware of this, but you are, as you had arrived earlier, that in order to stay, you do have to have a group in which you are a part of now, because 2 of them are hospitalized and the other 2 will not be returning. It is left to you to find one. But that is a problem for the next day. For now, you do have the ceremony to get prepared for. You did pass, and you do have your gowns and everything prepared to go on to the next semester. There will be a short moment in which, at that ceremony, you guys will all do a little walk and receive your certification. Then you will head back to your dorms and all will be done. There will be no celebrations this time around, as you were made aware due to the lockdown previously and the immediate extended end of the first semester. That it's pretty much a dry done deal. During the time off, you will be required to finish jobs and tasks, and you'll earn credits, in which will be submitted to STRIXHAVEN off campus. And when you return, you will be ranked based off of how busy and diligently you were keeping yourself in your studies and preparations for the school's second year.
Sounds
That
like a lot of
ranking-
napping to me.
Yeah, that ranking basically breaks down all of the like your amenities, where you end up in the dorm situation, your first dibs upon classes as they fill up very fast, and those kind of things. Otherwise, that's all you kind of got to look forward to. You did not think you'd come back alone, but that's where you are. The rest of you guys arrive back at the dorm. Corinne, let me know if you can see the screen. You should still have vision of the players.
Yeah, I can see it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
I would take Kel to his room since I know he's hurt.
You got
He
it.
needs to sleep.
Oh yeah, the belt of dwarven kind became sentient.
What
Cal.
of us? What of us?
And then I go find some raw meat.
You get play. I can't remember which one's your room. Is it the right one, Cal?
This one is his room.
He leaves you in bed, Cal. Do you wish to be in bed by your lonesome? Do you request anything? Do you need a bell? Do you call for anyone's company?
I'm okay. I'm self-sufficient.
I'm making nachos.
What are nachos?
When it smells like the nachos are done, then I'll come out and eat some nachos.
You got it. Anivia, give me an animal handling.
Animal handling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty good at these two.
As you see one of them in the cupboard directly beneath you, you quickly try to be stealthy about it and go to grab it, and it jumps out of your grasp. As it does, with your passive perception, you absolutely hear a squeak. Geo, give me a perception check.
Sweet.
Perception.
At disadvantage as you're crunching nachos. You're none the wiser. You're enjoying your nachos.
His ears definitely perk up when it squeak. Squeak? Did you hear that? He's gonna look around.
Anivia, you see, is start searching around. What do you do?
Did you hear that? Definitely heard something.
Follow is to try to find my hamster.
Can I roll perception to look around the room?
Be as sneaky as possible.
So you chow. You quietly tell Is to find your hamster is what you're saying, right?
No, because they heard it, so I'm assuming they knew where it was.
Well,
so
Shio didn't hear it. Only Is heard it.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Annabelle, did you? Oh, where did he go?
He is now lost. Yeah, Is was hot. Now he's cold. Anivia, you do see it kind of shoveling further in to the pots and pans section in the cupboard.
I go for it.
You go in. Let me see. I'm gonna have to give him a D20 opportunity. Nope, not a natty. It gets caught. You quickly throw it up your wing sleeve. It was calm.
My dinner.
I would just have
Fine.
some nachos. Is
All right.
Then I go and look for some raw meat to eat.
Got it. Easy enough. Morning comes. If you guys, outside of Cal coming out to have some nachos, is there anything you guys wish to discuss in this evening prior to going the next day?
when is the ceremony?
Late evening. So, like, you guys rest and then go into the ceremony.
Oh, okay.
Correction. Not the next day. Yeah.
I'm thinking about setting up a system where we'll have the answers in advance. We have to work on that because I don't want to fail anymore, especially after they try to kill us.
One of you guys have the epiphany of checking the mailbox.
What? Who had that epiphany?
Mail.
It's probably
The
my
na-
secretary.
Secretary
Probably.
just
The
all of a
nachos
sudden,
gave me a vision of the mailbox.
as you walk out to the mailbox, the secretary is already approaching with the mail. As You see there are 5 envelopes.
Ooh.
She says
Each
there's
one
mail.
is green.
Ooh.
What do
One
I
of
do?
them's green, you said?
Each one of them is green.
Oh, each is green.
Wait. I remember reading something in the cultural book about green being bad. Is
No,
it
good.
bad? Good. Oh, okay.
Here is you take yours and Anivia their letter, and then I'll take this one to Kel.
Okay.
Thank you, Secretary Bird.
It's like you sleep without being bothered. It would seem as if you were not included.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Who has this letter?
The
Actually, the
Secretary
Secretary
Bird.
of Delivery.
Yeah, the Secretary
Secretary
Bird
of
walks up and
Delivery.
just slides a letter underneath Seg's door. You see a green envelope appear underneath your door, Seg.
I could tell I was forgetting someone because I said 4 people.
As such,
He's new.
who opens them?
I'll open my letter.
I don't know that I
Oh,
would be able to get my
yeah.
letters because I probably stuffed stuff between the bottom and top of my door so no hamsters get in. I'm terrified of those things.
The Secretary Bird is beckoning to get it through. Give me a strength check for the Secretary Bird.
Okay. I want to say this is a D20. I don't remember them being all that strong.
Oh
Oh,
my
Damn.
damn.
You hear toof, 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 and you're like in your head, all these fucking hamsters, and then you just see whatever you stuffed under there, twig, whatever the fuck it was, just toof, bust through, and then a green envelope slide in, a little from the Secretary Bird, and walks off.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go to
thanks,
Nivia's
buddy.
door and start shouting.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm gonna start shouting at Nivia's door.
Gotcha.
Hey!
Yep.
Hey! I've got a letter. A letter. You want a letter? I think it's good.
Do you present
You
yourself?
you in there? Oh, I'll try knocking.
I don't
Okay.
there's no door, right?
I mean, theoretically, you all have doors.
Yeah, I don't want to sleep next to an open archway that peers into Kel's room.
It would
Okay.
be
Yeah. I'll leave it out here.
it would be open so they could
Okay.
come in
It's
if they
open, and
wanted.
Anivia is not in view.
Okay.
Do you make any, like, what are you doing while you hear is walking and talking?
I just listen.
Okay.
To try to figure out when they leave.
Give me a stealth check at advantage.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, of course it's an advantage. It's always an advantage.
I
He
can
just
actually
notices
see
nothing.
that.
You leave it on his desk or counter or whatnot and walk out of the room.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste time. I'm not
With that,
looking for him.
Cal and Shio rip open their letters, and you see immediately at the top, restricted passing. You have been deemed a restricted pass, allowing you to proceed forward into the next semester under restrict review and higher standards than most of the students who have passed with more immaculate scores than yourself and or your team. Moving forward, you shall consider yourself ever watched, seen, and heard. However, your actions are weighed more. Your points very heavier, and the weight is slighted against you. You must prove that you deserve to stay here, not just due to your surviving standards, but also due to your academic needs. You have passed, but let us see the bright future you hold. And you'll see at the bottom, and there's like this like white glow that appears as each of you individually get to the end of it mentally, and the oracle, a signature appears. Do you open your letter?
Yeah, I do.
Doors opens, and as you look, you see path. Upon it, it almost seems personalized. You've completed
Giant
yet
middle
another
finger.
task in your training. Yeah, exactly. You've completed all of your tasks in your training for the first semester. You got through it faster than we did the first time. Congratulations. The second will be much harder, as conditions are weighed heavier. Not in the sense of the score for you, but as in what will happen. Use your skills. See the future. And then you see, again, a flash. The signature of the Oracle. This one you recognize. Give me an insight check.
Oh boy.
At
I've never
advantage.
passed one of these.
Shio got restricted. Dang.
Oh.
You swear, had it not been yourself witnessing it appear, that looks like your own writing.
Imitators.
Seg, do you open it?
I mean, that Secretary Bird seemed really determined. I feel like it would be like, I don't know,
It's like
mean of me
yelling
not
under
to.
there like an alarm waiting for you to open it. It's like eye is staring underneath the door and the open that it made. And it's like, rah, rah, just open that shit. If it could
Oh
speak,
yeah,
He
it
has
might
one
sound like
job,
it.
and goddamn, she's gonna do it.
I don't want to let my bird friend down. I'll definitely open it.
The outside of your door is all fucked, by the way. It like scratched the shit out of it at figuring out how to
Of
break it
course.
down in the first place. As you pop it open, yours comes up with similar verbiage to Shio's and Cal's. However, at the bottom, after the Oracle signature lights up, you see a kind of painted black ichor appear, almost like it was seeping through, and it drips down ever slowly, and it says, "Power, carries, bind, Jeff, and Nash." And then you see it slowly seep away. It leaves like a faint stain that you can feel, but you cannot read.
Man, I hate that motherfucker. I think that's all I have to think about my letter.
Anivia, do you open yours?
Yeah.
You open yours, and as you do, the weight of it, it's heavy. You see this black ink seep through what looked to be a blank parchment as you pull it out. And you see it repeating just one thing over and over again. Blood. 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 Give me an insight check as you stare at this.
Pretty bad at those two.
You're not quite sure what it means. You kind of blink, and then you see regular text before you, almost as if it was typewritered on. The seeping of the blood must have been a figment of your imagination. You must still be tired. It's been a long day. You see that you have passed with restrictions, very similar to what Cows and Shio stated. And at the bottom of yours, it says in a very weird, crudely scratched in chicken writing, like hand markings, "Gifts from the feathers of a feather's friend." You have no idea what that means, but it seemed individually personalized for you. There's no initial, there is no who it's from. A gift of a feathers is a feather's friend.
The gift of a feather is a feather's friend.
But otherwise, you guys have all passed in your own unique ways. You all feel personalized. Do you all go to your rooms? Or do you guys do anything as a group one last time before the...
I'm gonna try and peek at Shio's letter.
Give me a perception check. Shio nudges, whether it be purposefully or passively, in the opposite direction, preventing a good look. But you see the same beginning as yours did, with a restricted pass.
I'm going to express loudly my displeasure at this stupid biased scoring system that this school has. It says
If
pass.
they stop utilizing us as child soldiers, we could actually study.
Right,
As
exactly.
he goes, you guys all know that no one comes here to actually become students, right? Everyone that's here is already an established soldier, war hero, or kin of such.
Yeah, am I dead? That should be a unqualified pass if this question is, are we warriors or not? We defeated the stuff and
I'm just
I'm
saying,
not dead.
we're still
You
doing
guys were heroes? Oh, I just lived in a forest.
I don't know if hero is the word I would use for me.
What would you use?
not hero.
So
Try
normal?
entrepreneur. A man of fortune. What can I say?
A mercenary.
I was a pirate. I was a pirate, guys. Come on.
What's a pirate?
Oh, my leathery bird friend. We have much to teach you in the face of the world.
I am so confused.
I am just gonna out and say it though. Did anybody else's letter tell them to see that asshole owl Anivia fought?
No. Mine was just passive aggressive.
Weird.
That is insulting that I only passed with restrictions.
I'm going to pass my letter to my secretary. Can you please file this?
It takes it, it plucks it right into one of its feathers and disappears.
Yeah, I am upset that I got restricted with passing. I mean, I aced that exam.
You did.
And I mean,
Henry appreciated that.
But you didn't even fall down all the way, just most of the way.
yeah, Kel, I get. He was high most of the
Surprisingly,
time.
yeah.
That wasn't my fault.
Hey,
I was
we
trying
can't
to
blame a
went
brother.
with
to
them willingly.
Mushroom King.
We can't
That's
blame
the-
a brother for having a good time.
Oh, that Mushroom King was a creep. He kept going into my thoughts. Ugh.
Actually, with that, give me a wisdom saving throw. Shit.
Ah,
Wait, he read your mind? He didn't even talk to me.
As you
man.
start talking about that mushroom guy, Shio starts like getting all weird. He starts twitching all funky for a moment. Shio, you hear in your head this like kind of sloppy, poppy kind of voice where it's like sludge moving in and out together, creating this unnatural suction noise. And it's just like, "You shall still let me take you under my kin, infuse you with a soldier, serve the Mitriocon."
Do I notice him acting weird?
Oh yeah, everyone sees him like it's like he's sucking on one of those warheads that are the extreme and they're really not, but the weak ones still sucker and puck.
Can I roll a medicine for like PTSD?
Sure.
You know, Shio, I read in a book once that traumatic experiences can stay with you. We can get you help.
You stay. You come back in, Shio. When you hear "stay with you," we can get you help. As it goes on.
what?
It's okay. We're here to help you.
Yeah, Cal, you and I need. I think that mushroom guy just talked to me again. Let's go to the medical tent place infirmary. Yeah. That sounds good.
All right.
I'm gonna go there.
Smart. Unless
Can I
Not
come?
shit.
I've got nothing
At
else
least
to
it's not
do.
when I'm on duty.
is has some experience of being a medical doctor, right?
Yeah.
The last guy he helped ended up in rehab.
He wanted the best, and I gave him the best.
Uh,
Wasn't my fault.
So the three of you guys are gonna go to the medical building, the apothecary, the healing hut, whatever you
If
guys
we've
want to call
got
it.
time, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's time. Okay. Anivia and Seg, you guys are gonna hang out at the dorm.
Yep.
I've got to make sure Shio doesn't collapse on the way and turn
You
into a
got it.
mushroom.
Corinne,
I'll follow them to the medical place.
who does Seg?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, Anivia is left alone.
Nivea likes to be alone though.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
not
no,
like
I
anyone's
know.
going to find him anyway.
One second.
Those hamsters nibble on my textbooks again.
They ate your textbooks?
They ate part of one.
I grip my book tighter. I
Yeah.
think we should do something about that. What
I
if they
could cast-
damage my podium?
I could cast a ward on your book if you want. That only lets you touch it.
You have that ability?
Yeah, the ward of Harrow.
Oh,
Harrow. I don't know.
that
That
could
works,
be useful.
right? You can
I've already
inscribe
got it.
spells on stuff, right?
Well, I mean,
guess.
we'll have to look at it. We'll have to look at the full verbiage. working on that. Validated. Nonetheless, for some reason, I don't have physical campus map because I'm the best. Never ever was. So we're going to.
The OG. Kel, do you still hear that mushroom guy in your head?
I
Yeah, as you guys are walking over, go ahead.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm not fully clean from the effects there.
Yeah, he said something about me joining his army and serving the fungi. I don't know. It's
Well,
always
if you
hard to
would
hear
give me a pass without restrictions, then I might consider it.
I've
Yeah.
got a fungicide that might work.
He
I
busts out
mean,
his mobile motor pastel.
it might kill you, but it'll definitely kill the fungus.
Well, maybe you'll see what the medical tent has to offer.
Maybe save that for our enemies, though.
As you guys get about halfway there, we're going to jump to Corinne. Corinne, you are already at the medical facility as two of your allies are laying in bed rest. One of them is conscious. The other one is still laying unconscious due to a very, very long and deep seeping paralytic effect that has occurred due to their encounter. One of them, which one would you like to be conscious?
Dealer's choice, man or female. Pick it.
We can do female.
All right.
Which one is that? I don't know.
I think that's Diana.
Diana, got
Sorry,
it. That would make sense.
Diana.
Yeah, you're good. Diana, she's just like, I don't know what happened. I didn't know what to do. Thanks for getting us out, but what happened to the rest?
Oh, they died. You know, Horizon. He
That fool.
he was the one that
was
walked over
his
there.
fault from the start. Oh,
And
idiot.
then Sal was like, so I was like, oh no, my best friend. And I was like, oh fuck, no you don't. And then y'all got sprayed by shit. And I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit. And I was like,
You're a
what to
little
do?
blurry still. I never really liked Horizon, so I guess that's okay, right?
Yeah, he was a dick. He's part of a flower now. I
Let's
kind of
not-
hate flowers.
Let's not harmonize it in any way. Trust me. If he was a dick, he was just a dick. Let's not add any flowers to it.
Yeah, but now he's a flowery dick, and those are the worst kind of dicks.
You're just ruining any potential of nature for me ever again.
Well, that's the point. I mean, nature tried to kill you. You need to kill nature instead.
You guys walk in as you hear, you need to kill nature instead, and it's none other than Corinne at his knee to the bedside of his friend Diane, which none of you guys know, but does not look to be in great shape.
Man, this
Who are we killing?
guy really hates nature.
Plants, man, they fuck people up. I mean, look at my friend.
Hell
It's
yeah!
only
let's
half
kill
of
some
them.
plants.
Oh yeah, remember when you almost died to a corpse eater or flower?
I think I died almost to drowning.
Oh yeah.
That does that.
Yeah.
Man, we barely got out of that one.
That swamp just wanted us dead.
I know, it had that freaking flying tree, hags.
Well,
Now,
at
the
least
tree
we got
I'm
the
interested
hag.
in.
Why do you
Well-
want the tree?
I
It
mean,
was
shoots
giant,
lightning,
angry,
man.
could
It
fly.
sounds cool.
Excuse
mean,
me. Are
yeah.
you guys here to be serviced, or are you visiting a patient? Because I don't believe you all know each other.
I
Oh,
pointed
no.
to Shio.
This is
And
corn.
sign in, please.
Mind
Sign in.
control.
I'm not asking who you are. Sign in. I'm running an establishment. Oh, you're doing. What do you mean mind control? Sorry.
Oh, I just point at Shio and go, mind controlled.
Oh,
It's not
no.
mind control this time. It's just a voice in my head that
Sit
talks
him
about
down
becoming one with the
now.
fungi.
I will deal with you all. Just each of you sign in and write down your symptom, and we'll go about it from there.
I'm gonna like hide behind one of my wings so that whoever's running it like doesn't recognize me, because I don't want to be here unless I have to work.
You got it.
Don't worry, Shio. I'll protect you if you turn into a mushroom.
Thanks, Iz. Just
Right,
make sure
true.
if you're gonna use me in a potion, make it the best.
Visions of the mushroom king as my symptom.
Don't worry, Shio. If you become a hallucinogenic mushroom, I will eat you, and I'll tell your grape all about the trip I go on.
I'll probably take you with me. I'll probably be poisonous.
Sounds close enough to plants to me. I'll electrocute y'all to death. Don't worry.
Well, at least there's that comfort.
Electrocution. I always knew it'd be lightning.
As you guys all sign in, and you sign Shio under mind control. Is that really what you put him under?
Yes. I'm pretty sure
You
it's
got
mind
it.
control. Last time it was mind control.
You got it. Okay, you do some mind control. And she goes, okay, well, let us take a temperature. And she kind of waves her hand over you. Seems fine. Would you like to tell me about your most recent encounter?
Yeah, so I was sitting in my dorm, and then all of a sudden, I was talking about the mushroom from that, like, 4-leaf clover place that they sent us on for our trial, and it started talking in my head, even though I'm not under its, like, paralysis effect anymore. I don't really know what's going on. It keeps asking me to join it.
Ah, yes. Fungus genocidal contractional gene therapy infusion. You met the king.
Yeah, I did.
Very rare occurrences. Not many fall to them. They are considered to be one of the weaker of the microcosm. But if it happens, their control is quite holding. Ah. Were you previously ill before coming into contact with this king?
No, I was perfectly healthy.
You are very weak then. Okay, well, what we can do about that is a couple antibiotics. They will attack the fungi itself, but in the condition that it sounds like you are in, it will also take you down easily for 3 to 4 days.
Ah,
Do you have
darn.
someone to care for you in that time?
Hey, you think you can take care of me for a couple days?
Are you gonna be comatose?
Oh yeah, am I gonna be comatose?
It depends on his ability to fight back. And this is only successful if he wins, of course. If he fails, it will most likely have a hold, and we can try it again, but in a month's time or so. Enough time for them to recover.
Don't worry, I'll call on all of nature to help you.
Ah, thanks, Iz.
I'll watch out for you if you want. I'll fuck all the nature that comes near you.
Ah, yeah, kill
Hell
them.
yeah.
You guys start having like one of them are making banners on the sides. You guys are ripping up little sheets and sharpening in whatever plant hatred you guys wish to spread around the school campus. Gosh, you guys can get haters.
I might start passing out flyers. Actually, that sounds like a good idea.
Hell yeah.
All right. Okay. Also, my roommate Kel over here, he also got affected by the spores.
Do you hear things calling and beckoning you under control, or do you know it not to have been the king? Was it one of the soldiers that had infected you?
Oh, well, definitely. So I was, yeah, what's the word? I was somewhat under the influence of the mushrooms for quite some time. During that period of time, I heard the king speak to me, but I mean, I'm not dumb enough to do what he says.
He looks at Shio. Her lips purse. I see. Well, my concern is that he might. So if he does, and he listens to this king and further pushes the infection onto you, and you're already infected, you might want to go into the same treatment. Would you say you'd fare better than he would?
I mean, I don't know, but I'm not too worried about it.
Then
So,
we just skip you completely. I'd rather save the medical supplies. Well then, Shio, take this when you're ready to go under your regiment. We'll know whether or not you do or don't need help. Otherwise, you're good to go. The
Thank
longer
you.
you take, the harder it will be. But otherwise, I don't have any other needs for your presence. Please leave.
Do you want to wait until after graduation?
Yeah, I want to do that. I think I'll start it probably tomorrow morning, because it's tonight? The ceremony?
Oh yes, right.
Yeah, so I'll probably take it tomorrow morning. Oh boy. I hope y'all don't need me for a few days.
With that, you guys head back. Corinne, you get kicked out. It becomes closing hours. as such, are getting spammed with
Yeah,
very evil
Diana.
things. As you guys are heading back, is there any last banter you guys wish to do before we find out what's happening on the campus?
I'm gonna kick a tree.
I'm gonna say
You
fuck yeah, I'll
kick
slash a tree.
a tree, you guys walk out and jump a tree together. You attack the campus grand tree. Both of you give me attacks.
Hold on.
I don't think it's let me because I don't have a token.
You can good point. Roll a d20 plus your attack modifier. Is wait. Actually, hold on. No correction. Yes,
I'm using my
is
lightning claws like shocking grasp as
Okay.
a spell attack.
You're going ham on this thing. You're like super hating. You
Well, I'm
got
a weak little bitch, so I would heal something if I punched it. Do negative damage.
You got it. You see a lot more oomph go into it from Curran than Seg, as you guys both come hacking and slashing at it. As you do,
I walked away for
is you passively hear a little squeak, something similar, just a much higher pitch. You know, you for sure are probably one of the only ones that can identify it. It sounds like one of the hamsters, but a little different, a little more sinister. You look and you see something so fast, like rosy fast, fall to the floor from the tree and vanish. You imagine it crawled off in the same direction you're headed.
Oh,
Eh,
did you guys see that?
I think we saved a creature from a horrible death from this tree. Good job, man.
a job well done.
Why would the tree try to do that? Talk
Kind
to
of
me,
Nature's
tree.
trees were
evil, man.
Well, it definitely isn't
Meanwhile,
nice.
back at the dorm, Anivia, you finish how much of the litter? Are you going all in?
Huh?
Are you doing everybody? Is everyone getting the same treatment?
Yes.
You got it. You finished with the final one. You let it go, and just like all the others, rolls into the little catty corner in which they found the most comfort in after this event occurred. And with such, you see before you some interesting things. Almost as if a shadow grew and casted itself forward upon the area in front of you. Then recedes. As it does, I need you to give me a perception check.
Ugh, terrible at those again too.
And call that out for me, if you will.
12.
Thank you. You see a couple things, ding, 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 like little things move and shake as if something had hastily ran past. Your entire litter is gone. What do you do?
Go after it.
You go after them. All right. As you rush after them, you got to give me a dexterity check as you bust into the hall and you see two of them bouncing off the wall super fast, super small. They're perfect. Now only you can keep up with them. You do. Whoo, whoo. You catch two of them, and then you see about the horde of them all heading to the front door. How do you act? You're about 10 feet from them. You got two in your hands.
I mean, I'd go dive